I have not posted a video in about a year. It has been a year. I am excited to post a video. I have a lot to update. I plan to continue to do videos. I plan to, make this just into my own little blog like I was starting to do before I went to basic combat training. So I'm just going to do an update on basic combat training and AIT. I might not fit it all in one video. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it. But first off, how is basic combat training? I have a little muscle. I mean, it grew me. I'm not going to lie. I had my ups. I had my downs. It was life-changing. I look a mess right now. I really don't care. I'm in online school because when I came back from AIT, it hit right when school was starting. So I just did online college, and I'll be done with my associate degree in elementary education in December. Yay! So I'm excited. So what I plan on doing is just telling you guys a couple things about basic combat training. How it was if you are going to basic combat training, what to expect, and if you have any questions, you can hit me up and I can answer them for you. My first impression of basic combat training was like, oh my God, what have I gotten myself into? The first week when you go is just about reception. That's what they call it. And it's just about getting your paperwork in, but you still have that kind of Army lifestyle. So when we went the first day, when we got off the bus, the sergeants were like, hurry up. They weren't really yelling and cussing at us then because they know we really didn't know much. And that was reception. And you just go and they just tell you what to expect, what's going to go on. And I mean, like, we got there at night. And I was at Fort Jackson reception, and when we got there, I mean, we went straight into it. Like, it wasn't like when you wake up. No, it was like straight into it. They search everything that you have. You have to get rid of contraband, no candy, no nothing. In reception, you do get to have your cell phone. I had like some videos and some pictures and stuff on my phone, but I got a new phone, the iPhone 4, so I lost all of my pictures because I did not upload them to iTunes. And I would tell anybody, if you get an iPhone, constantly upload your stuff on your computer so that you don't lose it. Because if you break your phone and you have the insurance to get a new phone, you lose all of your stuff. So that's just, I know it has off the subject, but that's just something I would tell people to do. So basically, what we did the first day, they emptied all our stuff. The second day, you wake up at like 5, you go eat breakfast, and you don't just walk and go. You have to like walk in a formation, and I had no idea what that was. So I will make sure that in the future I upload, I'm going to make note of this, that I upload some videos describing how to walk in a formation, because nobody like tells you those things. And I actually went to RSP, which is like a recruitment sustainment program. It's where you go to in the National Guard if you are gonna ship out in a couple months, or if you do split op, where you can go basic training in the summer and then go to school and then come back and do AIT the next summer for people who are still in high school. So I will make sure I upload some videos kind of describing what they expect, how to march, how to say yes sergeant, no sergeant. In reception, there's no drill sergeants, there are sergeants. So I would tell anybody who's about to go to basic training, learn the rank structure. I mean, know from what a private E0 is, to a specialist, to a corporate, to a sergeant, drill sergeant, first sergeant, master sergeant, like all of that, know it, because it will help you so you won't get ate up. Ate up is a term that is like you're messed up, effed up, like you're just a mess, and they're gonna smoke you. Smoking, you probably know if you're watching this, is they might make you do a whole bunch of push-ups. They might make you do jumping jacks. They will make you do crazy stuff. So that's reception. After reception is basic training, and they call it week 1. And it didn't, like, we got there on Sunday, so week 1 didn't start till that Monday. And when we got off the bus, I had my phone, and I put on Facebook, like, this is Fort Jackson. It is not relaxing Jackson. So whoever thinks Fort Jackson is relaxing, if you went, I mean, it might determine, like, what battalion you went to or what company you go to. But I was at Alpha 134, okay? It was not relaxing. Shout out to everybody who went to Alpha 134 Fort Jackson, boo-boo. It's no joke, okay? So we got there, and they were like, put your heads down. And you're holding, like, all of this stuff. And so I'm like, oh my God, what have I got myself into? Like, I was freaking out, no lie. Oh yeah, note, when you go to reception, well, before you go to basic training, all of that stuff, that list, I mean, you don't need all that stuff. Buy stuff for 2 days before you go to boot camp. Buy maybe 4 underwear, buy your underwear, buy your bras for females, buy your personal hygiene items. That's it. Because when you go to reception, they give you, when you go your first week of basic training, they give you the opportunity to go to the PX. That's the store where they have, like, all this stuff. And the drill sergeants, they watch you to make sure you don't buy, like, candy, because there's candy in there. And they'll search your stuff. I mean, there's no privacy at all. So I would tell you, don't buy all that stuff, because when you get off the bus in basic training, you're going to have to run, okay? And you're going to have to carry all that stuff. For an example, we get off the bus at basic training, week 1, and the drill sergeants are yelling at us, cussing us out. And Drill Sergeant Saunders, shout out, he was like, hold your stuff up. You bought all that I'm not going to cuss, but you bought all that hold it. So I got my rucksack on my back with all the stuff that they issue you, which is boots, ACUs, like PTs, a whole bunch of stuff that they issue you. And I have all that on my rucksack. And then they have a laundry bag that all the stuff I bought at reception and the stuff I bought with me. I'm talking about, I had like washing powder, I had like I had like a whole bunch of stuff. I'm holding it above my head. I'm shaking, and I'm like, oh my God. Like, and then he's like, put it down. And I'm like, okay, I think it's over. Put it back up. I'm like, oh my God, this man is going in. Like, and you can't laugh, you can't smile. They're in front of you, like, cussing you out, saying you're ugly. I mean, saying you done got yourself into something. It was life-changing. And then another moment in week 1, we had to call home and let them know that we made it. And our sergeant gave us 5 seconds to talk to our family. And he was like, say, hey, I made it. I love you. I will talk to you in 10 weeks. Hang up. And that was it. And we had to take the battery out of our phone and give it to him in a plastic bag. And I did not talk to nobody from my family until week 7 on the phone. So I would tell anybody when that first week, when you get a chance to go to the PX, get your paper, get your pens, so you can write, get your stamps, because you have like maybe an hour to do your personal time to write. And I mean an hour of like taking a shower and riding home. That was just enough. And shower, I'm gonna end it because I'm coming on my time, but a shower is something you're gonna enjoy. That was a joke. We had like 50 people in our bay. A bay is what you sleep in. And we had about 30 minutes to take a shower before, not bed check, they call it standing on the line. And you have to have a shower, be in your PTs on the line in 30 minutes. And it's like 6 showers. So we were doubling up. Okay? So if you have a phobia about being with other females, seeing you, baby, knock that out the window. Because it's no joke. If you want to take a shower, do it. We had people, we had to take cold showers because, everybody trying to take a shower one time. it just didn't work. So make sure that you are ready for that mentally. I mean, it took me some time because I was like, I don't want them seeing me, but it don't matter. Everybody got the same thing, okay? So that was that. That was week 1. It was very difficult for me because I have a little girl. She was 5 at the time when I left. She had just turned 5, and I missed home. Like, I was like, what have I done? But what kept me through, what kept me, God and riding home. I rode home every day. And honestly, for like 2 weeks, I rode home and sent them, and I got no mail. And so it was like a mind thing that I think they do. I don't think the mail came and picked up at our company for about 2 weeks because I didn't get mail till probably the 3rd week. So just be prepared to not talk to anybody for like 3 weeks. And I put that on everything because it's like no joke. That's all I can tell you about week 1. I mean, it just was life changing. Be prepared. Try to get physically fit before you go. It will make it easier. Don't show out. Like if you can run real fast, I would say don't try to show out the first couple weeks because they're going to expect you to do that. That's all I'm going to say for now. I have more videos coming up. If you have any questions about basic training, hit me up. Deuces.